Dobar dan, moji cekani. Evo vrijeme je da se okupimo prvi put na nastavi, virtualnoj nastavi engleskog jezika. Za početak ću dati nekoliko uputa i onda odmah možemo krenuti s prvom lekcijom. Naime, ono što je jako važno je da pažljivo pratite na predavanjima rokove za domaće zadaće. Domaće zadaće ćete samo malo uploadati, znači u naš kanal engleski jezik 8C, ovdje gdje piše Materials Students, uvijek ćete dobiti uputu u kojem formatu uploadati zadaću. Ako imate neki poteškoće, naravno možete mi se javiti za početak, ali nadam se da će to dosta brzo ići. Druga stvar, ono što je jako važno, ja ću svako jutro otvoriti dan pozdravom i datumom, a vi kao što ste danas napravili morate to lajkati kako bi ja bila sigurna da ste taj dan prisutni na nastavi. Imate vremena, znači do ponoći ući u Teams i pogledati pozdrav, lajkati, inače u suprotno morate opravdati izostanak. Yes, so, prije nego što krenemo, samo da ne zaboravim, za svaku lekciju trebate ispred sebe imati udžbenik, bilježnicu i kemijsku olovku s čim već kod pišete. Na kraju online nastave, kad sve ovo završi, nadam se da će to biti brzo, ću vaše bilježnice pregledati i ocijeniti. So, guess the topic. The hint is that it's really, really boring. So today we are starting with either a topic on school, museums, or parents. So think about what is the most boring issue, the most boring thing for you. I'll give you a key in 5 seconds. So vote for A, B, or C. You can write it into your notebook. Okay, so the winners are those who said B. So today we are going to talk about museums. To start with, there are 2 words that should be explained, invention and discovery. So invention is something that has never been made before. So some kind of process of creating something that has never been made before. For example, the world changed rapidly after the invention of the phone. On the other hand, discovery is the process of finding information, a place or an object, especially for the first time. An example sentence goes like this: Leonardo made many scientific discoveries. I hope you know the surname of the gentleman who is the subject of the sentence. Okay? So, is it this one? No, it is this one. And the following activity is going to be related to this gentleman, Leonardo da Vinci. So, homework number 1. You have to search online for Leonardo da Vinci's findings related to maths and physics. Then you have to open a Word document and write 3 to 4 sentences report and send it to Ms. Nenadic, who is your maths and physics teacher, and me. The deadline is Monday, midnight. Thank you in advance. And yes, the answer to your question, do we really have to do it, is yes, it's obligatory. You must do it. Okay. Now, as an introduction, it's time for you to think hard and write down for you what are the top 5 most important discoveries of the 20th and 21st century. Now, my hints here are only misleading, so it's not a pencil case, it's not ice cream, it's not mascara. I'll give you like a minute to try to think of the top 5 most important discoveries that changed lives for the people in the 20th and 21st century. Okay, I can play some music for a minute if you don't mind, just a moment. And you can start now. So open your notebook and write it down. So the music's up. Let's go back to the presentation. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, where are we? No, sorry. Yeah. So, my guesses on what you wrote are mobile phone, maybe somebody, a computer, a car, Wi-Fi, hoverboard, maybe one. I don't know. Okay. So check your answers. Actually, these are the inventions, the following ones that changed the lives of the people in the 20th and 21st century. So now take your pens, pencils, and you have to write down in English into a notebook the name of the image that you see on the screen. So let's start with this one. So when you see it, just write down what it is. And now concentrate on the smaller objects. So here we have a hammer, and you have to write down the name of this object here in the middle of the image. Okay, now this one. Think of geography lessons. They will help you. We have the same expression in the Croatian language. Okay, now this one's a little bit difficult. There are two words to describe the subject. Think about the books and newspapers and the activity that this device actually does. Okay. Now this one, I had like this one at my grandmother's place like 200 years ago. It was white, but I remember it. Okay. Now this one, what is this? It's pretty obvious because it's written, but copy it. Okay. And I guess this is the last one. And the answers are the wheel, the nail, the compass, the printing press, the telephone, the light bulb, penicillin, and the internet. I hope that you guessed 5 out of all these. It's a good score if you guessed 5. Okay, great. Yeah, so open your books, it's page 100. The title is The 20th and 21st Centuries Inventions and Discoveries. We'll skip exercise A and go to B. Here it says match the words to their definitions. So first do this, and then we will deal with the question. So the words are remarkable, to fasten, humanity and achievement, and exhibit a theme park. And the definitions are human beings in general, something important or successful that you have done, something that is shown especially in a museum, amazing, worth remembering, an amusement park based on a single subject, and to make something fixed. So try to find matches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the definitions on the right. Okay, I'll give you like 30 seconds. That's it. Just write the numbers. Okay, this is the key. 325162. Check your answers. And we will go back a little bit. So one slide back. There is a question, how would you say these words in Croatian? So your second homework would be to copy these words into your notebooks and to translate them into Croatian. So this is your homework, not now. Okay. Once more, the key. Okay. Now, it's film time. You're going to watch a video clip on the Science Museum in London, and your task is to write down 2 things that you find interesting about it. Okay, let's start. Okay. So write it down, please. 2 things that you find interesting. What would you like? What did you like? What would you like to see? What interests you? Sorry. Okay. Great. Yeah. Now let's go back to page 100. Here it says that we should read about the Science Museum in London and find out 1. Which famous inventions and discoveries are displayed in the museum? The second thing, what you can do at the museum. And 3, what makes it special? It is not necessary that you understand all the words. It would be good to listen carefully because I'm going to play the tape and to try to concentrate on these 3 inputs. So the first one, famous inventions. The second one, what you can do. And number 3, what makes it special. So I'll try to, just a moment, I'll try to play the track along with the presentation.
Unit
so please
6.
Listen.
The World Around Us. Lesson 1. 20th and 21st Centuries Inventions and Discoveries. Track 48.
The Science Museum, not just another museum. You don't like science? Physics gives you a headache? You'll definitely change your mind if you go to the Science Museum, which is an amazing place to visit, even if you're not interested in science. It is fascinating to see so many remarkable inventions which humanity has created. They are wonderfully restored and displayed in chronological order, telling the story of man's technological and scientific achievements. steam engines, locomotives, full-sized aeroplanes and helicopters, cars, space shuttles, and the earliest and latest computers are included in its various collections, as well as such historic exhibits as Puffing Billy, the oldest steam locomotive, a reconstruction of Crichton-Watson's model of DNA, or an Apollo space capsule. And these are just some of the amazing things which aren't seen every day. But what makes this museum so special? Throughout the museum, there are many interactive exhibits where you can see for yourself how they work. For example, there's a light aeroplane which is fastened to the floor, so you can climb into the pilot's cabin and see how the tail moves when you move the controls. And for those who think that science is complicated at the Science Museum, you can do experiments, solve scientific problems, and see how it all makes sense. Science and nature documentaries are shown in the IMAX 3D cinema, some of them in 3D. No wonder this fantastic place is often compared to a theme park about science, which is why it is visited by hundreds of tourists every day, and is especially enjoyed by young people.
Okay, thank you. And the last slide, it's over. Thank you for your patience and attendance. Don't forget your homework. You have the deadline, you have the format, you have the place where you have to upload it. Here, a reminder about it. Wash your hands and stay safe. Bye.